Junk and Fool over here at the old Porville resale, sorta, one day maybe. We just picked this free lawnmower up, it's tore apart. Motor rolls over. Get the blockers over here in this bicycle. I noticed it's missing a grip on here. We might have one over at Porville. Good looking bike, tires are all up. We just gonna put it on the computer, and I thought maybe we'll see if we can find a grip for it. But anyway, we're bringing stuff over, working over here. The yard sale picking the other day and bought up some stuff. Got this toolbox. Craftsman apparently. There's nothing, well there is actually a couple things in it. Got a couple torque wrenches here. Harbor Freight one. This one's a Craftsman. That don't stay shut. It's gonna make me hold it. There's the drawers. There's a couple miscellaneous things in there. And we got this stuff here, some vice grips and screwdrivers and different stuff like that. We got this free at a yard sale. They said you can have that cash register, no money in it, no money in the toolbox, but that was a freebie. We'll stick it in our sale. Don't know nothing about it. We didn't plug it in. We might plug it in, but I'm over here in the shipping container. Debbie just grabbed the door. Thank you, Debbie. I don't know what this is. Stuff to wash cars, I think. Or I don't know, maybe not. Let's take a peek at what we got over here. Got that a while back. A bar light. I think we got that free somewhere. I think we'll just dump this one right out, Debbie. Well, you know what? We got to bring that lawnmower in here first. So let's see if we can get the lawnmower in here. Put this in the... Got a couple mowers. No, I don't. I already looked at it somewhat. There. Well, this plumbing we'll take in the building. We can use that for bathroom sink. That's that tape for mufflers. I've actually used something similar to that before. New soldering gun, I think. Yep. An empty box. File, whatever that stuff is. I don't know if that's supposed to be flux or something. Coax cable, I usually throw that in my shred. A few things in here. Drywall knife. And wide vice grips with a welding magnet on it. So I've been having trouble getting my videos, actually get the camera to come on. And I had it working yesterday. And then today it didn't work again. So we're going to do this a quicker way. Holy cow, Deb's got a mess to clean up.
Oh, wonderful. Oh.
What we'll do is we'll pick through this and see what we can figure out. Oh, there's a pickle fork there. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to find. Some of this, a lot of this will probably go in the yard sale. We'll have like a $2 pail or something. Yeah. So I'll go all through that stuff. Some channel locks there. Probably most of it Japan stuff, you never know. Well, China nowadays. It used to be Japan, but now it's all made in China. I actually used one of these wheels today out of this, some of this stuff. We got a lot of kind of, there's a trailer tongue. Put that in the yard sale. Just different caulking guns and sanding kind of stuff in here. Knee pads. I don't know. There's a bunch of putty knives, different sizes in there. Them are always handy. We'll keep a few of them. Alright, so I gotta borrow this shovel here. Got this. Got a whole bunch of that stuff. I think I showed that before. Well, if you want, you can. So we come over here earlier and I rough fitted this in. That toilet's going to be a high one. So I'm not saying this is up to code, but I'm saying it'll work. I'm going to fill this dirt around the lower part. I haven't glued that top piece in. I got to figure out the concrete floor height. I'm going to fill this with cement and clean all that up. Cut it off roughly where that board's across there. That's still got to be glued down there. I got to pull it out because that isn't in all the way. I put that on there because we're getting city sewer, well, the village sewer or whatever, because it was piped straight in there and just left open here. So it smells good now. I plugged it the other day, and so that's going to be, that's what we're going to do here. Yeah, there's a horsefly in here someplace. I just
see the code.
I just chased a bee out of the porta potty out there. So here we go. You want to film, Debbie, or you want to shovel?
You want me to?
You can just sit here and film that if you want. I can't. You got it?
Yep.
I can't go up past this because I've got to take this piece out and then re-glue that. But the rest of this, I'll be teeing up over here. You shine it on this, Debbie.
Okay.
This isn't glued yet neither. Plan is to run this down here someplace and put a bathroom sink in here. And then to put a plug or something in it. It's got to be vented out the roof up here, or maybe over here at the other end of the garage. We got to vent it someplace, but this way we can get this in, so we're not getting no smells. I'm going to tamp this down and everything before I do any cementing real good. It's all glued in there and everything. Like I said, I ain't saying this is right, but I'm saying it'll work. All we're trying to do is vent it out. Don't leave room up for cement at the top. Now this piece, I can run my I like to call it stink pipe, but I can run my vent straight up here along the wall and put a T and run it both ways. So if I want to put a hot water heater or whatever reason in there, or washing machine. You wouldn't really use it for a hot water heater. But this rag is just to keep the smell out of the building. It's not been bad since I figured that out and plugged it off. Alright, I'm taking over the camera now. Oh, wait a minute, that was me being a comedian. Oh. I was shaking it, Debbie.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll get in there and tamp that down before I do any more, and I want to have at least the 4 inches or so of cement. So yep. So this is going to probably be cut somewhere around there. And then this thing, probably everybody knows it, but this will be screwed right into the cement. So I got to find my concrete drill bits and find some concrete screws or whatever we got around, or whatever we can get. I think it requires a couple of them, but we'll probably put 4 of them. So yeah, that'll be alright. I might bend it through this. This pipe needs to come down anyway. Maybe. Well, it's going to come down even if I reuse it. Because I may put the furnace back where it was originally, but I wouldn't run that pipe. And it's got a bunch of birds living in it now. We got it plugged off at this end. But every now and then you can hear them in there. But I thought about bending it through there, but if I'm going to possibly use that, it might be a bad idea. Still trying to figure out what to do with that. I really don't want to put a hole in the roof if I don't have to. I'd have to go through the ceiling and then on the roof. Or I could put a 90 in there and run it out either end of the building. Get up in the attic and run it out. Could run it out this corner someplace up in here. Do another 90 and just put a cap on it. That's maybe what I'll do. Or I could knock a hole in the concrete and run it out right here, and I still might do that. That plumbing isn't very cheap. It's actually quite expensive, so I may just knock a hole in that and just run it up. I'm still trying to decide. And I say I was going to run it over through that. It's already got the hole there, but if I ever want to put a furnace like they got, I got to be able to vent it outside. Or I could vent it out this end. We're just going to mow today, and I'm thinking the price of gas, we may mow every 10 days or something over here instead of every 7. We don't know yet. Depends on how much rain we get. Well, hopefully I can get my videos figured out. Sometimes I can't even watch you guys' videos. And today it happened to come back in. My nephew did something the other day and it started working. I got home. It worked until last night. And this morning I went to try it. And it wouldn't even let me get into nothing. And then I went to see if he could fix it. And I got just about there. And I tried it again and it started working. So, thanks, Dan. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Well, for anybody that hasn't tried this kind of stuff or don't know how to do it, there's tons of books and YouTube videos. A lot of this stuff, not that I know much, but what I do know, I learned from trying it or asking around, so you can't always afford to call a plumber. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I think I said that once. Well, I meant it the second time. Goodbye now.